All right, welcome back to the Morning Loop. We have a special treat for you today. This Miss Texas USA pageant is getting a taste of the Rose City. How cool is that, right? Well, a Tyler native will represent East Texas at the competition next month, and she's hoping to use her platform to bring awareness to important issues. So this morning I'm joined here with the lovely Savannah Hudson. Savannah, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me, Sade. Yes. I'm so happy to be here.
Yes. All right. Well, I love everything because we've been running a few stories about you before you came here, and I love everything that you stand for. So kind of tell me what you want to use this platform to bring awareness to.
Yes. So I went into this pageant with the idea that all the time you see people on TV and they're getting all these different jobs on their bodies, and also just overall just trying to look, super fit or super skinny, or whatever their extreme might be. And for me, I saw that, and as a dietitian, I knew that those aren't healthy behaviors to have, especially mentally. Those can be very degrading. So I quickly said, you know what, I'm going to run for this pageant and I'm going to raise awareness about this because this is important, especially for our young generation coming up.
Exactly. I love that. Now, how old are you?
I am 25 years old.
25 years old.
Yes.
Still young and thriving. I love that. So tell me a little bit about, were you a dancer? Because I know we read something where you're a dancer. And then what made you want to get in pageants?
Yes, so I am a dancer. I actually started out here in Tyler as a John Tyler Brigadette, the drill team at the Tyler High School. So that's where I started out. From there, when I was in college, I actually danced as well on a hip-hop team called Redefined Dance Company. I also got to compete at World of Dance in 2018, so that was also very exciting and very fun as well. But as far as the pageant, how I got into competing and just overall going into it, my mom, one day we were in the car and it was just off the wall. She asked me, she said, would you be interested in being like Miss Texas and competing in a pageant? And this was out of nowhere. And I was like, okay, I would be totally fine with it. And the more I looked into it, the more I had more confirmation that this is definitely something that I need to do. Like, I would be the perfect person to represent Texas.
Well, you wear the crown extremely well. And I know you're inspiring so many ladies, young girls out there who are watching. So that's so great. Now, kind of tell me, be honest, what is the hardest thing about competing that you've probably struggled with?
Okay, so there are so many aspects to competing, especially in a pageant, that you probably don't even think about. And I believe for me, the hardest thing was probably getting my walk together. Because what you don't think about is you have to have the posture. You have to constantly have your abs tightened. Your shoulders back, you have to walk a certain way in your heels. And for me, I always wore heels, but it wasn't something that I focused on. Like, oh, I have to make a snake motion with my feet. Like, it was little details like that. So that was the hardest part for me to prepare for, is the walk.
And I know people look at women who compete in pageants and Miss USA and those huge pageants, and they think, oh, it's just so glamorous all the time. But it's actually hard work.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So who has inspired you through this process?
Through the entire process, I would definitely say my mother has been the #1 supporter that I've had. And every single little detail in the pageant, I'm always calling her like, hey, what do you think about this dress? What do you think about these earrings, just accessories? Or even telling her, oh, I need you to do a quick mock interview. Can you do it with me? So she's been #1 driver, and she's always encouraging me, always pushing me. But she's always been like that with not only me, but my other siblings as well. So she has been the greatest influence on my life.
Love it. All right, so getting to the pageant is just the first part, right? And then we know that you're going to come back with the crown. We're not worried about that. But how can people support you? I know, is there a website that they can go vote on, or?
Yes, so currently we are in a state of the people's choice, and what that is if you vote, whoever gets the most votes gets an automatic position in the semifinals. So through the website, it's just misstexasusa.com/contestants/Miss Texas 2022, and from there, just find me. I'll be under East Texas, and it's in ABC order
right now. Get the voting going. Yes.
So I'm under East Texas, so you just find find me on there. You click, you can vote as many times as you want. So if you want to vote once, you can vote 10 times, you can vote 20 times.
Oh, okay, so you don't have to refresh the cookies.
No.
You can just keep voting, okay.
Yeah, and you can vote as many times as you like. Each vote is $2 though. That's the only thing.
Okay, well, we all love to support you, and I feel like the East Texas community is all about supporting our own. So we are so thankful that you came to join us today, and we wish you so much. Is there anything that you want to say to the little girls out there watching you this morning?
I just want to say, make sure you follow your dreams. If there's something you want to do, go for it. Don't have any type of hesitation at all. It can be easy to get discouraged because you will have those naysayers out there that say, oh, you can't do that, you know, but just get through it, go through it, push through it, and find that support system for you. And as she said, East Texas is really big on support, and I've had so much support here throughout this whole process.
All right. Thank you, Queen. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to toss it to another queen, Colleen Campbell, with the latest on weather.
Thank you, Shard.